Cartier's the watch. Cartier, look, Cartier. Cartier, spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down, down.
Hey, I got the house with my swagger, hop in there with yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down,
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing. Would you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your dope.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Hey, what's up?
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. That one complete to Diggs. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on third and 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here goes tonight.
They give now to Henderson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Here goes tonight.
Sticking with Henderson. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Eddie, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 23.
Working inside the red zone. This is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
YGL is on to send it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Can't
slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Absolutely fires this one right side. And no, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit. Even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here's made in the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10 now from the 46. Tua off the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. He's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here's Tua again. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 31-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Counterplay, it's Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. May now from the gun. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Good throw completed by May. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone.
Crazy.
From the red zone on 1st. It's complete. Kyle Williams. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
May not a throw on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Now it's Andres YGL to try the Patriots field goal. A 27-yard look here. YGL connects. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now YGL on to send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus is how Always say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
44, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line, second down.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. Step. Go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
Ready. 18. 21G. 21G. Ready.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
All right, fellas, listen up.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's May. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. So first down from the 41.
Here we go, sir. Here. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, here we go, sir. Hey.
Throwing is May. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
What's that? Hey, what's up?
Here's the pistol snap to May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's a screen for Achane. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
21G. Ready. Watch it, Oscar.
2 now from the gun. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's taken down at the 30. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one connects. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. To the air on first down, May. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Kader Kohu. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
A gain of 22 yards.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Tagovailoa on first down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. YGL on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Chan again. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. May on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 34.
Here's May to the air. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Here goes. 5.
To the air yet again, May. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's May again. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Sir, what's that? Crazy. Hey, 5.
Throwing again, it's May. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams...
Oh, he loses the football. And he's going to scoop off his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Again, it's May. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Miami.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Hey. Solo left Zion.
The motion a receiver left. Throwing again here on 2nd. Tagovailoa. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
And the shotgun will give it to A-Chan. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Milton Williams making the stop.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Patriots 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chan from the pistol. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
You're right here. Out.
And stick with Achan. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Patriots 17.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here.
They go play action. Here's May. And he's brought down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Longer, long. Wide. 20, TX. Long. Out.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Cut out left. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
21G.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Running right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Achan. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's May. Complete to Diggs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing. Defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's a chain up the middle. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Dolphins nearing their 6th win this season.
37-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Second quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this on.